Cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Big Trapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Can't do it. Can't do it. You're told. You can't do it. You're told. You can't do it. You're told up and you fold up, brother. You told it up and you folded up, brother.
And the witnesses and everybody that's involved. And I really feel like he is strategically doing this because he doesn't want anybody to feel like they are cool enough with him or to be comfortable enough with him to actually mention him on the stand in any conversations or anything that they may have been involved with. I also want to point out,
now, when it comes to the Big U case, Wack is for sure going to cause himself a flu, phlegm, a skull dug, and a larceny, but let's see how this goes.
that Wack is most definitely, in my opinion, taking this opportunity to separate himself from Molly Mall because Molly Mall got a host of weird allegations, and you know this would be a direct contradiction to everything that Wack has.
Yeah, Molly got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified wop.
Has been claiming to stand for and everything that he claims he is against. He doesn't promote. You know, this dude, even though he kick it with 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying, the child corn producer, but whatever. I want y'all to listen to this Clubhouse clip. Y'all know how we do. We run the clips and I break it down and chime in and give y'all my take on it.
All right, Byron Blake, give us a clip.
Without wasting any more time, let's get to it.
Yeah, you know. What he up is he sent somebody, I don't know if it was Chicago, New York, something. And he wasn't, and I think he might have been running advertisement there as well. So both of those was a violation.
I think in the article it says something called Eros or some shit. I never heard of it. Must be like a little app or a website or something. We can run this work though. Ain't the issue. I know before this whole situation.
You notice that they're always saying we can run the work, but like the work actually never gets ran. And then when the work does actually get ran, it's a lot of mistruths. When I say a lot of mistruths, I mean a lot of mistruths.
We ran it. See if he caught any time reduction. We didn't run it for no other shit, but we can go ahead and grab that paperwork and try to run that part. We just try to grab the sentencing part of it. It was probably like about a year and a half ago. Yeah, I think about a year and a half ago, he was either arguing to get out early and got denied for it, but then the paperwork basically said that he wasn't committing no crimes and doing nothing wrong. Was a model citizen ever since he got indicted. So.
Now I'm gonna stop it right there and direct your attention to this document.
Hey, I love how Byron Blake never talks about anything that he does not have documented paperwork on. Shout out to Byron Blake.
That was filed by Big U. And basically, it talks about how the government wants to exclude certain parts of these witnesses' criminal histories from being brought up. And it also discusses things that they have done since they were indicted. This dude, Molly Mall, has several. Look, the violation of supervised release report indicates more of the same. The report described witness two's master bedroom containing.
Yeah, Molly Mall's like a super villain out here. For those of you guys who don't know, he's like a fucking rogue agent.
6. Like, bro, you got all types of weird shit going on. And the argument is that the government wants to say that Big U destroyed the surveillance footage to cover something up. And he's saying, man, y'all witness destroyed.
Yeah, he's saying Molly Mall destroyed the situation because he was charged of yimping and yandering, and he had not stopped yimping and yandering while under this federal investigation. So as being a witness and knowing that he was on that camera yimping and yandering, he destroyed the footage because he did not want to be in violation of his terms of release, is what the situation is looking like over there with Molly Mall.
His own surveillance footage to cover up this shit that y'all already know he was doing because y'all gave him a violation for it. So how these guys are now saying he was a model citizen since he was indicted, but at the same time, he got supervised release violations that he has admitted to is crazy. But this is
Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all. That is a Flu Flammer, Skull Douglas, and Larson situation.
just more of them trying to control the narrative. They don't want people to know the real reason that nobody can find Marley Marl.
Like a 3-year period.
Molly Mall and witness protection?
Out on bonds, and that's what that was. So it was everything in his favor, so that's kind of interesting. Now it ain't. Stay out the streets.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you this.
What up?
It don't pay to do no crime, bro.
You wouldn't know, wouldn't it? Like said, it don't pay to do no crime because all the money is in telling. He said it don't pay to do crime because all the money is in the telling.
The convicts is not in control. The street niggas is not in control. For real. And I think me knowing Marley, that's my bro. I know that nigga. Him not answering my call and that phone going red dot and him not showing in custody, but the news saying he was taken into custody. And I know what he told me that they've been on him to do that he said he wasn't going to do.
Dang. Is Molly Mall in protective custody? Not protective custody, witness protection? Goodness gracious.
But now he got this new situation. Yeah. It's a strong possibility.
And this is what
Yeesh. Witness protection, Molly Mall? Goodness gracious. That's my monocles.
I mean by questionable activity. Because Wack is listen, I know what they trying to get him to do, what he told me he wasn't going to.
Yeesh. Now, again, all this can be used in Big U's defense because if they can't find Molly Mall, it means that Molly Mall is Flu Flamming.
Do. So you've discussed this case with Molly Mall. Big Dale came to you and told you what he was doing with Big U. Molly Mall has been discussing his witness cooperation with you. How is all of this?
Yeah, how are all these people that are connected to this case so tied in with Wack? That is crazy. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. How are all these people interesting? That's a wild situation. You feel me?
It's going unnoticed by the feds. Or is it? Because they even got you in the paperwork and they mentioning you.
That is sick. That is some sick work, ain't it?
And stuff you saying on social media, and they mentioning how they trying to keep the paperwork and keep witness names and all of this stuff from being mentioned on social media.
What? Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, Flu Flam is definitely afoot.
Yet Wack is continuing to come to social media and say, yeah, I talked to these guys and I talked to them about this case, meaning that he has direct information regarding evidence and you know, the government strategies. And somehow he's avoiding witness tampering. Yet he is.
Hey, that is witness tampering in a federal case. Man, that's true. But we do know that the feds will allow people to do certain things should those certain things later on benefit the case.
It's mentioning my name. His minions mentioning my name when they talk about people possibly threatening witnesses and spray painting houses and shit. This shit.
Oh, in Utah, kicking it.
I can't make it up, bro. I can't make this up. Let's keep going, though.
Especially after he seen Big U telling them people Marley got rid of the tapes trying to hide his illegal activity.
Yeah, that was back in April.
Cause y'all gotta remember one thing. Well, they've been on Marley since last year. They've been on his line since July, August 2025 about this shit. Y'all gotta remember, Marley ain't no street nigga.
What else do we got to remember, Wack? Tell us all about it.
He a nigga that deal with the women. That nigga ain't no Crip, no blood. He ain't none of that.
Hey, that is crazy. I didn't think about that either. As soon as Frosty the Snowman got away from Wack, he got arrested.
Kind of shit. So I don't know what niggas expect out of him. All I ever did was music business with him. So, you know, that nigga's not, he ain't no street nigga at all. That nigga from like, where a nigga from again?
Now, I want to direct y'all attention to this document. This document was filed October 27th of 2025, so just a few months ago. This is a petition. This is a summary in support of petition for warrant for Molly Mall. It says, Mr. Rashid began his term of supervised release on July 14th, 2023. He was initially assessed for substance abuse and mental health needs, and the assessment indicated no need for treatment. He was placed into substance abuse testing as part of his supervision. As noted above, he failed to
No, we talking about Molly Mall from LA, not your Molly Mall. Talking about the bald Molly Mall that was on Love and Hip Hop.
Admit to drug testing on 2 occasions. As noted above, in February 2024, Mr. Rashid was questioned about a hidden room inside his residence that he failed to show since his supervision started in 2023. The room,
a hidden room in his residence that he refused to show, that sounds like it's very unsavory. That sounds like you have a operating freak factory, big dog.
was learned of when his underside officer listened to a podcast and learned him talking about this sex room.
Whoa, wait, hold on. He heard it on a podcast? So again, another case of social media. That's another one. Yeah, that one. Another case of social media being used against these dudes. You hear what he just said? He spoke about it on a podcast. And while speaking about it on a podcast, they realized, hey, Molly Mall has more going on than what he wants us to believe, and we need to get on this man. So, you know, again, if you guys think that social media doesn't hurt these dudes' cases, we're listening to it. We're hearing it. Molly Mall said something on the podcast. Somebody who's involved in the case heard it, and they're like, wait, he has a what? And then it went from there.
The entrance led to a room with a massage table and, you know, all that other shit. And the property, he had been asked to show all rooms on his property, but he had failed to show that room. In April of 2025, the undersigned officer was given information that he had contacted a prior victim employee. This list goes on and on, long story short. But again, all of these things just occurred in 2025. And y'all see he was released on supervised release in 2023. So how are y'all saying that the documents show that he's been a model citizen when the documents literally show that he has been engaged in all types of nonsense? And this is another.
And again, when I say that these dudes go on social media saying stuff and that's snitching, a lot of y'all be like, no, Trap, it's not. Did y'all just hear how one of the officers in his case heard about this man having this room in his house? And by knowing that he had this room in his house, put this man in a situation where he is now having to fight for his life or having to, you know, whatever to his case because he said too much on social media. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just the reality of the situation. The man said too much on social media, was talking too much. And all his talking and all his flossing and all his 1-2 stepping like Sierra on social media led him to a space to where he is now being accosted by the police.
Other thing that I want to point out when it comes to this Wack dude, because he loves to throw jackets on people, but when it comes to people that he is associated with, he always got a justification. Oh, 6ix9ine he was a civilian. They were using him.
Now, the fact that you got this room, that's scary. Not gonna lie. That room, scary. That's a scary Larry room. That's a room for Scary Larry. We not liking that. We not feeling that.
Now it's Molly Mall ain't a street nigga. Bruh, just because you're not a Crip or a Blood or Folks or a Lord don't mean that you not a street nigga. You talking about where he from? Oh man, he from that has nothing to do with whether or not he a street nigga, because every city and culture has its own underworld. So you saying this dude that pimps women on the street is not a street nigga? Make it make sense. He's not. His job is on the street. You pimping, meaning you got to be out here with your straps and shit. You got to make sure your girls is safe. You got to make sure that they comply. It's a lot that go into pimping. And just to avoid even going through all of that shit, The fact of the matter is, if you pimping, you trying to stay off the radar of law enforcement, right? That street nigga
Definitely want to stay off the radar of law enforcement. That is definitely street ninja activity for sure.
activity, bro. Y'all be trying to make it, he sell dope, but he ain't a street nigga. And I base whether
If he get money in the streets, he a street ninja.
or not a person is a street nigga, not off of where they from or what they do, but just how they react to certain. Like you can tell he not a street. You get stole on, you don't fight back, you ain't no real street nigga, man. You a nigga that's out here acting. And there's so many people that come out acting that people don't know how to decipher the difference between the real and the fake. But if you acting like a street nigga, your ass a street nigga, man. It's that simple. And we gonna leave it at that. You know, so all these excuses.
Yeah, if you out here portraying street ninja activities, for sure, you for sure a street ninja.
He ain't street, and I don't know what they expect him to do. And you trying to justify it. Then you saying, well, I only did business with him on this. But then you saying that he talking to you about Big U case and telling you that they want him to testify and all that shit. Why would he be telling you this if y'all never did no business on that level? You know, why would he be? That's your brother. You like this dude be all over the place, man. And
Let's see, if with a brother like Wack, who need an enemy? If Wack is your brother, who need an enemy?
I don't want people to get confused what is actually going on. He's trying to paint the narrative that Molly Mall wasn't gonna do nothing or say nothing.
I wonder why Wack is trying so hard to get, the court of public opinion on his side. That's not an actual court. You know what I mean? So I get that the court of public opinion might be on your side, but that means nothing in the actual courtroom. So I'm really wondering why he's so adamant about everybody being on his side as far as public opinion is concerned, because that doesn't hold any relevancy in court. Like nobody cares about that unless he knows something that we don't. But he's really, like adamant about people, believing him, and it's kind of strange because, again, my question is just like continuously wondering why. Like, why are you so? Like, why does my opinion, as I'm watching from home on YouTube, like, why does my opinion matter? Why do you care about what I'm saying? Why do you care about what I think? Why do you care about the people at home? Like, why do you care about the sports fans? Like, I don't. I'm not catching it all the way, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing is just is mind-boggling to me. Why are they so caught up in the opinion of what's going on with us when we are not the judge?
But Big U snitched on him, and that's what's making Molly Mall hot. No, Big U is just stating the obvious. If Molly Mall was due to be sentenced on the same day that this incident with this kid happened in Vegas, and this dude was a regular at Molly Mall's house, and Molly Mall was on a mission to make sure all his loose ends was tied up before he turned himself in, then who's to say Molly Mall? That ain't Molly Mall work. That's what Big U saying. How the hell can y'all say he destroyed the video surveillance?
Yeah, no, that is true. If Molly Mall is caught up in a flu flam, a skulldug, and a larceny, who's to say who destroyed the video and for what reasons? Only they know.
Surveillance footage and shit because of me when he was actually doing shit himself. Y'all just read in the paperwork, the supervised release, the probation officer came to the house and asked him to show all the rooms in the residence, and he showed them every room except that secret room.
Now, not showing the secret room is extremely freaky. Extremely freaky.
So that means that secret room was there in 2021 too. And that means that since then, he has been engaging in activities in that secret room.
We don't want to know what happened in that secret room. We're gonna keep the 1-2 steps of the secret room for sure. Maybe he had treasure in the secret room.
The same shit he went to jail for. He got violation. The violation report is out there. Y'all can go read it. These niggas don't want to read it because they don't want y'all to see that the truth is something other than what they telling y'all. He ain't been no fucking model citizen. That nigga got hella violations. hella violations. And he admitted to some of this shit. So, you know, how is it that y'all just pinning this on me? How we know that he wasn't trying to hide his secret room that y'all didn't know about? And he didn't want to, he destroyed the footage to make sure y'all didn't know about it. That's really simple, bro.
Now, if that was what the situation is, and that's really what the situation is, Marley Marl a cold devil. He a cold devil. He the coldest devil. Because, boy, I'm sure whoever that probation officer is or that probation agency, they're not happy about that at all. Not happy, not even the least bit.
But again, if you can trick them, you can beat them. And Wack, that's what Wack is here to do, man. He here to trick people into thinking, oh, Big U telling on Marley Marl, so Marley Marl gonna have to tell on him now. He told me he ain't want to do it, but man, he had intentions on doing that shit out the gate because he's trying to save himself. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. Hit that hype button before you get up out of here. Hit that like button before you get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you go and look at Marley Marl's docket,
now this situation is Mickey, Icky, Vicky, Sticky, and Tricky, man. Mickey, Icky, Vicky, Sticky, and Tricky. That is what it is. That's what it is, what it ain't. What it's gonna be. What's up? What's up? Now say it with me. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, y'all know that song?
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm WACK100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and WACK100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Then went and told my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.